So, Myrna, one of the things that I love to do with every guest that has come onto this show, and because partly because I'm a nerd, and partly because I like to know why people do what they do, what makes them tick.
Ooh.
So, in the case of Myrna Velasco, what is your origin story? What made you say, I want to be an entertainer?
I think I always was an entertainer. I I was also I never had any shame. I come from a really big Mexican family here in LA, and um, my cousins kind of loved hazing each other, and my sister was the
Sure.
best hazer. She would come up with the scariest things for any of us cousins to do to like pass the test and hang out. And the one she came up with for me, and this is one of my earliest memories, I must have been no more than like 4 or 5 years old. She said, and this is going to date me, so I'm an old person, but she said, in order to hang out with the cousins and go play outside in the backyard, I needed to scream sing "I'm Too Sexy" in front of all my aunts. I have 10 aunts. To which I
Oh,
said, okay, but can I say but? And she went, what? And I was like, instead of the regular, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Watch. And so I ran out and I like skid to a halt and I just screamed saying, I'm too sexy for my butt, too sexy for my butt. And the aunts kind of like stopped and looked and they were like, what is wrong with your daughter? And my mom was like, I don't know. But I sauntered off and I went outside and I looked at my sister and I was like, what are we playing out here? Uh,
nailed
so
it.
yeah. So I think the origin was that I never had shame and I love one upping my big sister. And she was always game to see what crazy thing I did next and it just evolved.
You
Unfortunately.
know, it's amazing how many good stories start off with "I have no shame" gland.